which then leads to your social media and online marketing strategy. And the first thing you need to really make sure you've got a good grasp on is the customer's pain points. And I've added in motivating needs, because sometimes, like for an artist, it's not just a customer that has a pain. There's a motivating need that they have too. So I think it's more realistic to put both of them. And now we usually like to also say, those of you who have been here for a while, the why, what, and how of what we're talking about. So why am I talking about the customer's pain points? First of all, it validates your product, that your product is needed. And we're going to go through an exercise in a minute that can help you make sure of that. And the second thing is that it can help by understanding what that pain is or the need. It will help you connect and interact with your potential customers, because you'll be able to use the right words that resonate with them. You'll be able to talk about and write about, post about topics that will intrigue them. So if you can nail those things down really well, it makes it much easier down the line when you're going to be doing your online marketing, which takes a lot of communication, content, which we've talked about a lot, how critical the content is. So it will help you form that content. The way to gather this information is to visualize your customer and to think about how well you understand them and to visualize what they're about and what they're needing. So to put yourselves in their places, develop stories from that, ask them, interview them. You're going to hear a lot about that next week. Aaron Eden's going to be here talking, and he's going to talk about the whole process of how you interview your customers to make sure you're on the right track for what their needs are. He's got a whole system he's developed. And then also a survey, but survey's my least favorite, but it's good to gather a lot of information quickly, but then you're not personally hearing the answers, which is much more effective than just sending out a survey where they put the answers back in. So how we're going to do that is have this worksheet, and I have it downloaded, or you can download it from our website. It's on the private section of the website, and it will be by tonight. I already put it on, but I haven't opened it up to the members yet. But you can go on there and just practice with that and print it out, and it's a lot bigger. There's a lot more space on it. But I thought we'd just go through it today. So the first thing you need to ask yourself is, what are the 3 problems that your customer needs to solve right away? And I'm not going to have a slide for each one of these things. And what I'm going to do is use an example of the SMART Group and how I analyze it from the perspective of being one of the owners of the SMART Group. So if you could think about, and you might need to go back in later and fill a lot of this out, but for me, this is just modeling, and if anybody wants to add what they would do, number 1, my customers don't have enough customers, first of all. My customers, I'm right on that first section.
Got it.
My customers are not reaching their customers. My customers feel overwhelmed and confused. So there may be a lot of other little problems, but those are the 3 main ones that I feel that the people that attend SMART Group have those pain points. So then on the other hand, what are 3 motivating needs and desires? Oh, does anybody want to have an idea of maybe one pain point they'd like to just throw out to us that they're thinking about for their business? Barb?
Well,
as I look at you.
My customers are feeling dissatisfied. And dissatisfied and not fulfilled.
There's the spot right there. Okay. So
that's their pain.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a big one too. Yeah. Okay, what are 3 motivating needs or desires that your customer has or would like to have filled? For example, the SMART Group. My customers, or the members of the SMART Group, would like to have loyal, repeat customers. So that's not really a pain, that's like a benefit that they would be really nice to have as a result of the product that we teach here. Secondly, excellence. They would be able to communicate about the excellence of their product or service. And because I think a lot of people are frustrated that they don't get that word out. Now, why doesn't that person understand what I do or what I could do to help them? So the third thing that I put down for my business was building in my customers' self-esteem and confidence in their business ability. And that's a really big part of this. Does anybody have one that they'd like to throw out as a benefit in your business? Pam?
And I help customers stay in touch with their customers
Mm-hmm.
on a regular basis in an easy way.
Mm-hmm. So loyal.
Most of them don't have time to do that,
Mm-hmm.
but they know they need to.
Okay. That's good, yeah. Then the next step in this process is to imagine a day in the life of your customer. What problem does your product or service address in their daily life? So, just to model it for you, my customer might be a very busy business owner that is making choices all day long about where to spend their time, where to spend it, what on, and how long to spend their time on that job or that part of their daily routine. So that's something that we try to help you with the online marketing and social media, how to analyze that and know where to do those things. Has anybody else in here? Everybody's so quiet. Has anybody in here imagined a day in the life of their customer?
I imagine it all the time.
Okay,
because-
Karen?
And I'm thinking out loud.
I kinda
because
thought you would.
That you almost need one for each type of customers, because some of my clients are
Exactly.
very excited about their process because it's a new home for them. Some
Mhm.
of them are stressed out like you would not believe because they're in severe financial trouble.
Mhm.
And so they're hoping that maybe refinancing or restructuring their debt, that they could maybe actually sleep at night.
Mhm.
I mean, I'm thinking of,
So by-
They're very different groups.
Yeah. it's
By
like,
doing
wow.
that, you have much more empathy for your customer, and you
Yes.
understand their pain better, so you can reach out to them better. One of the reasons you can download this on the website is that you do need one for each
each
customer.
target
So if you
market.
have
Each
different
segment,
target markets,
yeah.
they're different. It would be helpful to do one for each one. Okay, so the next thing on here is ask current customers what motivates them. So I'd like you guys to tell me what motivates you to buy our product, which is coming to the Smart Group.
Expertise.
Great. Okay. I'd like to get at least 3.
Learning new stuff all the time.
Okay.
I would say it's cutting edge.
Oh.
There's so many.
Staying up to date?
Yeah, there's so many, we teach social media out there, and they know less than I do, and all I do in here is take notes.
Or they might know just one part of it
Yes.
really well, but not the whole, no, they don't bring it all together. Okay, what? At least one more?
The delivery of the information.
Oh,
It's
okay.
very- you can use
Bring it together?
Mhm.
Okay, great. Okay.
All guys today, Mike.
Yeah, Steve's supposed to be here.
You're the minority in the sorority
I guess
today.
I am.
He doesn't mind.
Well, I don't mind it.
Okay, what doesn't motivate you to join the Smart Group? And I'm already guessing what doesn't, but go ahead.
A concern that it's more of the same learning.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Time commitment. That's, to me, the big one that I hear.
The time commitment.
Mm-hmm. There he is. Thank
you,
goodness.
Steve. Thank you.
I think there's along the lines of that time commitment. It's the time
Go ahead and sit here.
commitment
It's okay.
And then it's the time commitment to implement what you want.
Right. So it's not just the time coming here, it's the time implementing it, which is huge. So any other ones? Cost or...
I talked to somebody that isn't back this week, that came last week, and I got to know her, she emailed me, and she just said that because of the cost, it was a little bit too much for her.
Okay.
So I think it depends on where people are in their business.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, the next thing on our worksheet, oh, you want to go get, Danny, could you get him some handouts?
Oh, just got back
Okay,
from vacay.
this,
Running late
welcome back.
for everything.
Okay, this next one is really important. Do you need, as a business owner, to read between the lines and take it a step further than what your customer is describing? Absolutely. Okay, I would love to get a great example of that because I don't really want to share mine, but Pam?
Just on her comment,
Uh-huh.
they said it was too much. I would think that she doesn't know how she's going to use it.
Right.
It's not practical for her at this
So
Mhm.
if she